Hello my friends, it is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. But today I thought it would be fun just to share with you a little fireplace makeover. Now we are downstairs in our basement. I've already done a big makeover on our upstairs one, but this one I've kind of left untouched for years as we've been living here. If you've been following me, you know we plan to start kind of updating our basement family room area within the next couple of months. And I'm just kind of itching to get started. We are at home this weekend. It is cold. We even woke up to snow and I'm like, it's a cozy day at home. It's time to get started with some of these projects around here in the basement. And we've honestly been spending a lot more time down here, especially on the weekends with football. We did finally get a TV and we've just been adding like decor that I already had down here to make it just feel cozy and warm and welcoming and not a place that's just an afterthought. And so today we're going to be giving our mantle and whole fireplace area a little bit of a modern farmhouse spin. I'm thinking I want to take a little bit of a risk here and I think it'll look really, really good. So right now it is oak. And I, of course, am getting rid of all of the golden oak in our house. This is kind of the last space. I've slowly been going around and painting everything white. So this is kind of my starting point for the basement. And then other projects will soon follow. Probably after the mantle will be the windows and blinds, then the doors and all of the trim. And it's never ending, let me tell you. But we're gonna get started with the mantle today. I want to paint it all white. And then I also want to do a little wood project above in a little bit more bold color than you're used to seeing from me. So here is a before shot, and I've already done a little mini makeover on this years ago. It used to have like a green tile surround as well as like a gold insert, and so I did a little makeover way back then, but now I'm ready to take it to the next level. Like I said, I'm just getting rid of all of the golden oak, so I'm planning to paint the whole mantle white, and then the surround we're going to do a different color, and it looks so good when I'm finished. So right now while the boys play, I'm just kind of prepping for my project, wiping everything down, and then I also end up taping. I probably didn't need to because I was going to paint the wall itself anyways, but I'm just extra cautious about that kind of stuff. So I do tape everything with just some painter's tape before I get started. I'll eventually do like a full video sharing before pictures and the after, but we are definitely months away from that video. I'm just planning to take on smaller projects here and there as I have some extra time, but I wish I had a picture to share with you today. Maybe I'll find one when I do that whole video. But there used to be wallpaper border down here, and so when we moved in, we pulled all of that off and I painted it this gray color. It's just a one from Menards. I don't even remember the paint name. But anyways, I did a lot of work back then, and I'm excited for that video. But now I'm just starting out priming the mantle. I do not do any sanding. This is the same process I have used for all of our trim work and doors in our house, and it has held up so well over the past year or two since I've had it. And so I'm just using this Fast Prime 2 by Zinsser. It's something I picked up from Menards, and I'll end up actually giving it 2 coats of primer when it's all said and done.
To your old life, not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying highs. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying highs. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying highs. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying highs. Standing on the dizzying highs. Everything's so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on dizzying
So that's what happens when the kids are playing while I'm working. They just kind of destroy things. And that's honestly not even too bad. But anyway, so I have one coat of primer on here now, and it's looking so good. Even just with primer, that's, you know, you could still even see a little bit. It already looks so much better. It totally brightened up the space here. And this is what motivates me to just continue on. So I needed to do this, I think. But I do need to do one more coat of primer. It's better to do another coat of primer just because then you aren't using more of the expensive paint because primer is cheap. So I'm going to do just another coat of primer to, so it's not as like sheer right now. It's almost dry. And then we can get to actually using the white paint. And here's a look at the other side of the room in case you haven't seen it in another video. Since you've seen it last, I've changed out all of the light bulbs to daylight, and that like totally changed the look of the basement. It was so like dark and yellow before, so I didn't like to come down here and record. So just changing out the light bulbs, and then I added a few pieces of decor just for my storage room. I actually had those in my storage room that I bought a long time ago and never used them. And then I did purchase a lamp back there, a floor lamp from Target. It's just a very inexpensive one. They were on sale last week, so we did get a lamp in that corner because it was pretty dark with just one light down there. But other than that, it is coming together. We love having a TV down here. It's been wonderful for football season. I've had the fan going to get it to dry a little bit quicker, and it pretty much is. It is fast prime. It dries super, super quick, but while I was waiting for that to dry, I decided to start working on the trim over here. It just was kind of looking goofy and throwing me off, and I'm kind of obsessed. And this carpet, it's like a Berber type. It's actually really easy to tape around, so it makes me go even quicker. It looks so good, like, and that's kind of the reason I've been putting it off, because I didn't think it was going to actually look nice with this carpet because it's not my first choice. But I actually don't mind it, and we're still gonna do the whole new carpet deal at some point, but I mean, this will work for now for sure. So I think I'm actually gonna do my first coat of the actual white paint on the mantle. I have about 45 minutes until I need to leave and pick up the kids, so I think I'm gonna try to whip that out so it can dry. And maybe I can get the second coat on later today even. We'll see. This is the paint I use on all of my trim and doors. Always get questions on that. I just use the Sherwin-Williams Pro Classic in the semi-gloss, and it's in the base color, the extra white. It is my go-to.
I was worried you blow my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This rare finger for people like them. Oh no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good. Oh.
Good morning. It is now Saturday, and I've kind of been up and going early finishing the white paint on the mantle. So I did one more coat last night, and then I did another one this morning. I woke up at I always get up at 5 a.m. Woke up, had a cup of coffee, then I came straight down here so I could kind of just knock out the rest of the white paint because we have more plans to work on today, and I wanted to make sure this had enough time to dry. So I think it's pretty dry now. My husband brought down the air compressor. Is that what it's called? I think so. I can't remember. Something like that, because we're gonna do a little fun design up here. The lights are kind of flickering and it's kind of weird. There's something wrong with one of my lights, but anyways, here's what it looks like so far. After all the paint is dried and I took off all of the tape, it's not perfect, but it looks so much better already. It is just amazing to me, and I've already said that, what paint does. But I put up back all of Macy's toys for now, and I hung up this picture just for reference because we are going to do some board and batten up here. I went back and forth between shiplap and board and batten, and I ultimately decided let's try something different, something fun, and then we're gonna paint it black. I have some leftover paint from when I did Madden's room. He has board and batten, and then above it I did like an accent wall. So I have some leftover paint, so I'm going to try not to purchase any paint for this project as well. But we went on a date night last night and we ran to Menards to pick up. We spent $20 on wood to kind of do this. So if all goes well, we will have only spent $20 to completely change the look of the fireplace, which is amazing. So I need to actually head out to the garage right now. I'm going to paint some of the boards before we actually hang them up because it's black and it'll just be a lot easier, I think, if I paint them before we actually put them up. It should dry pretty quick. They're already primed and ready to go. So I'm gonna go do that and then we can get started with our little project. Ooh, good call on writing on the back.
Pro tip.
These lights down here. My camera doesn't like it.
Mom, how much inches?
How many inches?
Yeah.
About 29.
29?
Seems like it's just a...
So basically what we're going to do is do just like a frame around all of this, and then I'm going to do 2 vertical boards kind of on the outside and 1 horizontal. Almost kind of like a plaid design. I think it'll look really cool.
We're running out of light. Time is changing day to night. Lines are fading out. And we're dancing in the park. Nothing's wrong with when I start. 'Cause you look better in the dark. Oh, counting days I made it through without someone like you. We're running out of light. Time is changing day to night. And you keep asking why. I'm out of control. Oh, my body and my soul don't wanna be whole. For you I'm just unknown, and you're not that someone who will find my heart and bring peace to my mind. So move on, 'cause I will find the way on my own. Now life is happening and I don't wanna miss.
For this project, we are using 2 1/4 inch primed MDF. I think they're about $3.60 a piece, and so a very cheap project. I basically chose that because it was the most affordable option when we were looking through all of the wood. But we just have everything up. This is the design I'm going with, and then I also went in there with some all-purpose sealant and caulked all of the edges. When you're doing board and batten, that's a must. And I know I said I was going to be painting it black, but it's actually more of a charcoal color. The color is Peppercorn by Sherwin Williams, and like I said, this is just leftover paint that I actually used up in Madden's bedroom and really liked it, and I thought it would really pop off of this wall. I also end up painting like the sides there by the mantle. It's showing light gray here, but the final look you will see that full wall painted. Anyways, lots of more work ahead for us in this area. It's kind of a play space right now where we have a lot of the kids' toys, so I definitely need to organize it and decorate all of that. But for today, I just wanted to share with you this mantle makeover.
'Cause I will find the way on my own. 'Cause I am out of control. My body and my soul don't wanna be whole. I don't wanna be for you. I'm just unknown, and you're not that someone who will find my heart and bring peace to my mind. So move on, oh, 'cause I will find the way on my own.
Okay, so the mantle is done and it is gorgeous. It's even better than I thought it would turn out. I did run out of paint, and so I'm thinking I will eventually get more because I think I want to paint like the actual sides of the fireplace, or where it kind of comes out to kind of complete the look. So I will eventually do that, but I'm just going to add a few pieces of decor, not a ton, and show you what it looks like. All right, my friends, that's going to be it for this fireplace mantle makeover. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It is amazing what $20 did to this fireplace. I'm so excited to decorate it for Christmas, but now it's on. Like, I am ready to do some more projects down here, so hit that subscribe button if you are new here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.